nation because I mean, come on, it's Sharp. You got to show this guy.
I have to give Chaos a little bit of intel about Sharp. He has been playing so well on this game. I'm not going to lie. He is really adapted very, very quickly. So don't worry, Chaos. I think it may be a successful season for TK.
Yeah, no, he's not washed. He's not washed.
He's not well. He just got shut down straight away.
You know, we've been making jokes about it like all day because Sharp is, Sharp's he's a young dude, but he's been around the scene for a very long time, so he's technically a veteran.
But he's so young.
He's young. He's only like 21. So it's actually quite surprising to see that. But of course, what we're checking out here is Capture the Flag on the map Ascend. And I really enjoy Ascend. And the reason is because it's a traditional Call of Duty map, 3-lane style, really has that feel to it that what we've seen before, but obviously with the added twist of the exosuit, being able to get on top of rooftops and whatnot.
Yeah, you have to kind of think of maps now as layered as well. Not only is it 3 lanes, but it also has those extra layers on top that you can try and boost towards and get up and put yourself in a nice little position. Unfortunately, Burns Off does go down. Neslo thinking about changing class. Go back to Sharp, see what he's up to. He's actually just in the enemy's base here, so he can actually go for a pull, but sadly gets shut down as soon as he tries to make those moves.
Yeah, that's right. Gunjar, though, of course, is going to be rocking that IMR, and he pops that stim so that this way he can regenerate his health quicker, as you can clearly see right there. Very smart play out of him, trying to stay alive long enough to be able to get this Goliath, which is actually going to be sitting at 450 points remaining here. He's about halfway there, so this could be pretty big for them if they can get this. A big kill, that's going to be 200 remaining. Double as well for him.
That was
brilliantly
nasty.
played.
He doesn't have a sim though, so he's going to have to wait for his health to regen naturally. He's 100 points away, and I guarantee you Gunjar right now is like, I better get this cap. I did not want that flag. It fell on top of me. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. And now Curse are in for a world of pain, as that Goliath is going to just do nasty, nasty things to them.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be fun to watch in a little bit when Gunjar decides to bust out the Goliath.
Do you reckon he's going to use it this half? He may wait and try and get the full benefit of it in the second half.
We'll see. I mean, you never know. I mean, we have 3 minutes left in this. The score is only going to be 1-0, so I wouldn't be opposed to it. But Kroser trying to go with the hip fire there actually had his aimer on the player, but he had to actually go for the ADS because, of course, you want to make sure that you get the most precision aim possible. And you have Burns actually caps the flag for Curse now, making it 1-1, but there is going to be some pressure, though, immediately thwarted as TK is going to get taken out by Curse after Burns got that cap.
Nice little push as well coming in from Burns, pushing down this right-hand side lane, and
there we go.
Gunjar decided he wanted to use it. You're going to see him now just completely wreck face with this. It's pretty tough to get, so fair play to Gunjar. I mean, let's not forget, he had to get a 2-piece with the flag and then cap the flag as well, so he worked really hard for this. And hopefully he can try and get a couple of kills. The problem is, Curse, of course, are going to know he has it, and you're not that mobile in a Goliath, so it's very, very tough to actually move around. So Curse, if they play it right, if they put on overclock, they may be able to get away. And you see there, the players from Curse just trying to boost away, make sure that Gunjar can't rack up that many kills in this.
Yeah, he's about halfway health, as a matter of fact, and it's actually quite interesting to see because there's going to be some spots that he won't be able to get through with that Goliath because of the size of it. And we'll go ahead and take a trip back to a couple of the other guys and see what's going on. But seems like Goon is just going to be this human turret here with the Goliath just picking off kills as best he can. And
the problem is, look at this, the flag has been pulled and he's not in a position, he's not quick enough. So Enable is going to sneak through with the flag. No, he does finally get shut down as Gunjar, the human Terminator, just trying to chase after him. Luckily, he did manage to stop that flag for a minute there. I thought that would have been Curse with a nice little cap, but TK are going to reply. It's Neslo with the flag. He isn't going to have that much team support, but Gunjar doing a good job slaying, and that's going to be 2-1 now in favor of TK.
I actually wonder if an EMP...
11-3 Gunjar.
If an EMP drops on a Goliath.
Oh, does it disable it?
Does it disable the Goliath and make you just a sitting duck for you to just be able to just shoot with bullets?
That's a great question. Again, that's a question that we're going to have to try and actually test, or hopefully someone from Curse throws an EMP at it.
Yeah, that'd be stupendous. I would really like that, of course. But I think the Goliath is going to end up getting taken out. You can kill it with with bullets, obviously.
But you need to concentrate as a team. And
yeah,
there isn't going to be enough time because Theory is going to run in the third cap, and of course that is going to be the end of the first half. Gunjar's looking over as if to say, I did good.
Goon's face, his little smirk.
He's like, yep, I just wrecked face.
Of course, Curse Guy is going to be looking to respond in the second half here and see what they're going to be able to bring to the table, of course, as we jump into this one. Capture the Flag Ascend, round 2. Let's see what's going to happen here. Now, I really, I want to see if that actually is the case. I'm just...
The EMP on the
Yeah,
Goliath?
it's in the back of my mind.
See,
I mean, it has to work.
That's so much stuff that we obviously not going to know unless we actually see. Obviously, we can actually go into a game ourselves after this and try it out.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to let you kill me to get Goliath, so it's going to have to be you.
Okay,
giving me the
okay,
Goliath.
we're doing that. We're doing that. All right,
And then
don't forget
we'll give everyone an answer on
don't
Twitter
forget
later on
who
tonight.
actually competed in Call of Duty versus
and who no longer
you.
competes and is also washed. Anyway, there he is going to pick up the kill.
You're
Nicely
terrible.
played from him. And he's going to be working towards that first UAV, 400 points away. Sharp,
Yes, Tech
meanwhile-
19.
Oh, he also is using something pretty interesting there.
Yes, that's right. We actually have to bust
I just
out
kind
our...
of want to wait to see him respawn just to see if he has changed class. In fact, he has not changed class. Now, this is the first time we've actually seen anyone use this. First of all, the Tech 19, as you were saying, that's pretty awesome. He's using that explosive drone as his sort of tactical. He gets a hit marker with the shotgun, and you see that. That's the first time we've actually seen someone shoot the shotgun. There's no bullets. It's a pulse of energy.
Yeah.
More than anything else. It's like basically just blowing on someone.
Yeah.
The air just disperses.
It's like, you know, I dubbed it the dubstep gun.
The dubstep, why? Because it's like...
It shoots a wub-wub at you.
It shoots a wub-wub at you. All right, well, the dubstep gun, that was the weapon of choice.
It's all you know, again, when I went to the MP reveal and Sharp actually just picked off someone with that. It gives you a one-shot, one kill. It's actually going to be someone with the drone. He gets hit markers. He's able to take him out there. But when I was at the MP reveal, so many people were using the TAC 19. It was just like, I don't know, it was probably the most frustrating thing to play against because every time I spawned, I managed to find someone with a TAC 19. And then when I picked it up, I was like, oh, that's why this is awesome. So, you know, it's a great weapon to use there. And looking at Kroos, who's going to be using that ASM-1 with the foregrip there, as well as that laser sight to give him that extra health.
Oh, Sharp just dropped down and just destroyed him. A quick shot to the face, and TK should be able to get a cap out of that, I believe. But no, Moch is in a position to try and go for another counter cap and fight
Using that
down.
bolt shot pistol, by the way.
This is going to be interesting to see if he can try and get any kills with it. But that flag is actually down. The EMP goes flying over his head. It's going to have to reboot his EXO. But luckily, he does get that flag cap. And obviously, that pistol so lethal as long as you actually connect with that shot. If you miss, though, you essentially become a sitting duck.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, because that reload time is absolutely insane. Mochilla, though, again, the guy who I have dubbed the human auto turret now actually has the ability to become a human auto turret thanks to that Goliath score streak there. Mochilla's going to find one player there with that IMR. He's going to look for another one as well. Try and challenge him around the corner. Player's going to run away, and he tries to use it. Oh, the bolt shot pistol. Not enough there as he's going to get cleaned up by Neslo and the crew from TK. Flag's going to be down right in front of him. They got to make this one happen as they get the return.
Shots coming in as well from Team Curse. Kroster with a big play, managed to get the return, and he's gone for the pull, gets a UAV for his efforts, and he is long gone down this right-hand side lane. It's going to be TK who are going to be chasing.
This is the cap.
UAV has been called in. He looks pretty safe on the minimap. His team are going to get the cutoffs, but you see Crow not going to risk anything. He's actually gone the long way around, didn't even want to jump over those ledges. We've seen a couple of players fail those jumps, and he's not even going to jump up. He's literally going to run that flag in and makes it to a safe play from Croston.
Yeah, well, let's see what they're going to do. They have about a minute and 33 seconds left to hold this one down. If they win this, I believe we're going to go to overtime, so that will be pretty awesome to watch. Burns able to come out on top there.
Another overtime, it's worth mentioning.
I know, right? Hey, at the very least, it's good for the guys at home who are watching.
Absolutely.
I know they want to see more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and, you know, we're fitting to give it to them. So with that said, Theory now. And, okay, so just to highlight this again, if you guys are noticing that he's running with the gun on the ready, that's the Gun Ho perk, which allows you to run and also have the ability to, when you're sprinting, you have the ability to shoot from the hip. So it's quite useful. We haven't seen it used all that much just yet, but I'm expecting that as this game evolves, as people begin to learn how to utilize a lot of these perks, we're going to see that come to fruition.
Look at that movement by Burns, by the way. Nice little jump up top, trying to make it very difficult for anyone following. He's going to be able to run this home, and that is going to be the third cap. There was a play from TK there who was trying to put a stop to it, but the high fives coming from Curse, and that is going to be overtime now, Golden Boy.
Nice stuff there. We're going to have overtime, and as you guys know, overtime works the exact same way as what you'd expect in Capture the Flag. Stopwatch rules, baby. Love it.
What's interesting is the big difference in stopwatch between uplink and CTF. CTF, you have 5 minutes. Uplink starts actually at default 3 minutes. So,
really?
Yeah, so you actually have more time in CTF to try and get a capture.
Yeah, well, that's well, of course it makes sense, right? Because you actually have to go get the flag and then bring it back.
So you need that extra time.
Yeah, of course. Makes a lot of sense there. But that's a good thing to note there. Burns off now, of course, finding a couple players, and it's actually finding one player in his sight. Meanwhile, his team is going to be cleaning up some of the members of TK. But Sharp now off the respawn. Let's see what he's going to be spawning with here. That is going to be the KF5 submachine gun, which has been the favored amongst a lot of the pro players here. The KF5 and I'll say it again, it has a UMP feel to it, a UMP MW2 feel for it. So if any of you guys enjoyed it, or maybe even the UMP in MW3, you might actually enjoy using the KF5 too.
And what's interesting as well, Sharp actually equips with the stun. We haven't really seen the stun grenades being utilized that much, especially people really enjoying the EMPs. So that's been the go-to. Speaking of EMPs, that's exactly what Theory has.
That's right.
He has 2 of them.
Yeah, and something I gotta highlight here too about the stuns is that they kind of function as a stun slash flash grenade too.
Right, yeah.
You get slowed down and you end up getting impaired vision, but the impaired vision does not last nearly as long as it did on a flash grenade, you know, like you would find in perhaps maybe Black Ops 2 if it hit you directly at your feet. So just an FYI for anyone who might have a red flag about that, as actually the flag was dropped there and was returned by Kroster. Seems like we're going to have a very close matchup here between these two teams.
Kroster really very dominant on Advanced Warfare from what we've seen so far. Look forward to watching him play over the next couple of days as well. Good plays coming from him, but his teammates actually do go down, so Kroster's going to have to try and make some plays. He is over at the TK flag, but Neslo tried to pull Curse's flag away. He does go down. Sharp now in a nice little position here, but with those stuns, we need to really see him trying to utilize them.
And he has to be very careful here too, because the thing about Advanced Warfare and something I'm noticing is just you cannot be complacent with just relaxing in a corner. You really have to play a little bit more aggressive, in my personal opinion. Of course, there's always those instances where, you know, it would be good to look and kind of post up on a corner, but the thing about it is I just don't feel like, you know, you'll run away with the flag so much quicker, as we're seeing right here. Neslo, though, on the other hand, he does have that flag, putting some shots forward, get some hit markers, and he's actually going to find his flag and return it. That's going to be huge. Shots going down, boosting away. He couldn't make his way out of that one.
Now that flag has been picked up by Enable. He needs to pick up the kill. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. Gets the return as well. That's huge play coming from Enable. Now, can he try and get a cap? He's got a kill under his name with the flag, but shot from behind. I don't think that play from Curse that was disappointing him actually got that kill either, so both flags return to base. That's going to be 2 minutes 20, and if you're new to watching Call of Duty and you're not really sure how stopwatch works, if there is no caps in the first side, it essentially goes over to the second side and it's first to cap wins.
Oh, very, very interesting there. Of course, I know a lot of people are interested in knowing that information, Ben, and some payback there from Machilla. That was actually a player that ended up taking him out in his last spawn. He was able to get that revenge, and look at that. He actually have 4 guys down right now for Team Kaliber. This could be the opportunity, as Burnsoft's going to be making his way over toward that flag. So close, he actually botches it, hits a wall, gets out of it, shots exchange, and he's able to cap it. And that is going to be quite dangerous, Benson, because, well, there's a lot of time on the clock for TK to work with.
Yeah, it is a lot of time, but at the same time, I expect to see Curse continue with that aggression. They're not going to rest on their laurels. They're going to be aggressive, and what's key to note is Burns got a UAV from that capture. That's going to be so helpful for him, and he's going to call that in straight away. So now, TK, 3 minutes on the clock to try and get the cap. 3 plays immediately go down for Curse. So Burns is basically going to say, well, guys, I just called in a UAV. Come on, help me out.
Come on, bro. Couple brother out. So
TK pulled the flag as well.
That's right, and man, goodness, Curse could not quite come through with that one, but still, the flag has gone down. No one has been able to pick it up just yet. So while Curse was again washed up there just a little bit, they were able to survive long enough to be able to stop that flag carrier and return that flag back to the base. But there's going to be a TK member who has been called out, pushing over to the Curse flag. Kroster on the prowl, as he knows his player could potentially look to go the same route, and he predicts it, but he couldn't win the gun battle. Neslo coming up clutch.
Neslo just destroyed Kroster. Kroster knew he was there. Now, is Neslo going to try and use Overclock? That would be perfect. To just give him that extra speed boost. He hasn't used it, but he is trying to see if he can get the flag in the enemy base. The flag has been counted by someone from Curse. Curse player is running it away, and right now we have a good old-fashioned stalemate. Neslo staying alive, gets a UAV as well. However, Burns off with the flag for Curse. He's to the other side as well, so a good old-fashioned stalemate. In fact, he's dropped it. Neslo has dropped the flag. He's going to get the flag cap, and Burns gets it. And that is going to be Team Curse picking up the victory.
What a